Hi, this is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and today we're going to be turning this soap box into a rhinestone and lace flower box. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is paint your box, and this is one of those boxes that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's actually a soap box, and it's one of our favorite soaps, and my husband, he uses this as well. So we have a lot of these boxes that are left over, and along with that, I'm going to be putting this rhinestone and pearl flower on our decor along with this lace. So I'm not sure how I'm going to pull this off. I'm not sure how it's going to look. I think it's going to look really nice. So we'll see how it goes. Now, if you want to know how I made this flower, I will post the video below so you can see that. Okay, so what I usually do is start off by painting my box, and I'm just using the Snow White paint from Apple Barrel. So I'm going to paint this with 2 coats, and I'm going to go ahead and spray it to seal in my paint with my acrylic sealer, one of my favorite things to use, and it's a gloss sealer. And then I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so before I start decorating the outside, I'm just going to go ahead and put some rocks in. And these I got from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to just put some of these in the bottom to weigh it down. I knew these would come in handy. Okay, and then I'm going to take my floral foam and I'm just going to push it right down in there, just like that. And let that sit on top of it. Okay, and so now I'm going to start decorating it. And what I'm doing is I'm going to use some lace, and I've never used lace on a box, but I wanted to see what would happen. This is really white, so I'm thinking the lace is just going to kind of break it up a little bit. And so I'm going to cut it down a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this down. See, in that top part, I'm also going to cut down a little bit. Yep, I'll cut a little bit of this off. And I probably could have done it like a different color. This is kind of like an off-white lace. And all I'm doing is just kind of cutting around the top just so that it's evened out. But it's a really good way to add texture, and I think it'll look elegant. Okay. So this is probably going to be the back part that no one's really going to see. So I'm going to just use some of my art glitter glue. I use a little bit too much. I'm going to smooth that over so no one's going to really see it. It's going to dry nice and fast. I'm just using my hands to smooth it over. Let's do it again. So I'm going to just hold this on here just a little bit longer because it didn't want to really hold. I'm just going to put some along the sides here. Okay. So I'm going to I'm going to do this side right here. And I'm hoping you can see this on camera because it has a nice little raised look. So it's not like really flat. I didn't glue like every single part down, but it looks really pretty. So if you want, you could use Mod Podge or even a tacky glue also. Okay. Just let that sit on there for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. And then we're going to start decorating the outside. Okay, so now that it's all dry, I don't know if you can see that lace really good. It's absolutely beautiful. And no one would know that this was a soapbox. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my flower on, and I'm going to just hot glue it on here. Just like that. I'm just putting it right in the center here. It doesn't need much on there, and that's why I have that backing is on there, because that helps. See how I want this to go. And that looks so pretty with it's balancing out because you have the pearl in the middle and then the rhinestones right around it. So I'm going to see how this looks. I'm going to put some rhinestones right on here. Okay, let's see how that looks. Really pretty. I'm going to go around the bottom. And you can come up with all sorts of patterns for these. But I'm really enjoying doing these soap boxes. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Got some at the top and some at the bottom. And I could leave it like that. Let's see. I think I'll put a few on the back too, just so it doesn't look so plain. Even though no one's really going to see the back, but I'm going to go ahead and put some on. And if you want to decorate both sides, you can. Try not to be too heavy-handed with this hot glue gun. And I've been crafting all day today. As you can see, my nail polish is chipped and stuff. And my hands have been in water like most of the day, throughout the day actually. But I thought I would come on and show you all this. And I hope it is inspiring someone. It's so elegant. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, so just a little bit is all you need, really. I'm not going to put a whole lot on there. Okay, so that's what we have so far, and I'm really loving that, especially over the lace. I wasn't sure how rhinestones and lace would look, but it looks really pretty. You can see that. Yeah. Okay, so now I've got these flowers, and I've had these in my stash. And the nice thing about this project is I'm using everything that I already have. So that makes it even more wonderful. So I'm just going to cut these down. And just press it right in there. And this is going to be one of those really condensed flower boxes where the flowers aren't sticking out over the top. They're just right in there. Oh, I'm really liking this. It's so fancy. You'd be surprised at how many things you can make just from using everything that you already have. Sometimes we go out and buy more stuff, and I'm guilty of that too, not realizing that we have everything that we need right there. You know what? I'm going to take that green leaf off. I'm not wanting that green in there. So let me just go ahead and take this one off too. So you like an all white, white on white, kind of an off-white. Oh, that looks so fancy. And so this is what it looks like on the top. It's so cute. It's just adorable and so pretty to look at. And so if I want, I can go around the sides and put more of the rhinestones on, but I'm going to leave it just like this. And so this came in really handy, having this right here, this little flower embellishment. And so I made a larger one, so there's a tutorial for the larger flower that I made, but it's the same concept. You just go smaller. So I will post that video below, and I hope that you were inspired by this project. Sometimes you just have to take what you have already in your stash and create something. I think it's really fun and a little bit challenging, but just so much fun. Just get everything out that you have and just go for it. So I appreciate you watching, and as usual, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified for all of my videos that I put out almost every day or every other day, just go ahead and hit that bell and you'll be notified whenever I put out a video. Thanks for joining me. Bye.